The Ford GT40 is one of the greatest racing cars ever built and perhaps the greatest icon of the 1960s. In this video we'll list 10 facts for why the GT40 is truly an icon in the automotive industry. In the early 1960s, Ford was eager to bring a sports car to their line that it would appeal to the young generation. They figured the best move was to purchase a sports car company. Around that period, Ferrari was a racing company that was selling street-legal cars for funding the racing division. The negotiations started and the price of $10 million had been set to Enzo Ferrari to acquire his company. In the last moments, Enzo added that he refuses to sell Ferrari's racing division. He stated that he will not sell to an ugly company that builds ugly cars. The first Ford GT was based on Eric Broadley's Lola's MK6 racing car, who was powered by a Ford engine. While the car was provoking great expectations, it was far from being perfect. At the Nürburgring 1000, the car had to retire for technical reasons. In 1963 at Le Mans, the car raced with wrong gear ratios and had an accident due to a gear selector failure, but Ford saw the potential and heavily invested in its further development. Under the direction of Roy Lahn and Aston Martin's ex-team boss John Wyer, the Ford GT40 MK1 was born. Ford began to develop the MK1 GT40 at Lola's factory in Bromley, UK. At the end of 1963, the team moved to Slough, where Ford established Ford Advanced Vehicles. The MK2 Ford GT was still based on the British-built MK1, but had a much bigger 7-liter engine from Ford Galaxy. The MK4 was almost different from other GT40s. While it shared the same brakes and the same 7-liter engine from the MK2, it had a new reinforced chassis, different bodywork, and was undoubtedly the most advanced and American variant ever made. The car also had the NASCAR-style steel-tube roll cage, which made it much safer. It had a long shape that would ensure exceptional top speeds. The MK4 Ford GT won the 1967 12 Hours of Sebring and the 1967 24 Hours of Le Mans. While feeling confident after 5 previous wins at Le Mans, Ferrari only entered 2 official cars in 1966. To their disappointment, neither of them would complete the race. Ford, however, entered 8 official cars, 3 under Carroll Shelby's direct supervision. By the final laps, there were 3 Fords leading the race. In the movie Ford vs Ferrari, Ford made the decision for the cars to finish at the same time. This happened to be actually true. Ford racing director Leo Beebe was under high pressure, having the leading teams to reduce speed and pull alongside each other in order for the 3 Ford cars to cross the line at the same time. The cars arrived in tandem as planned, with McLaren in the first place, followed by Ken Miles and Ronnie Bucknam. Ken Miles began racing after World War II, eventually accumulating an impressive winning record. He joined Carroll Shelby not only to race cars, but also helping to engineer them. He won the 1966 Daytona 24-hour race, and in the same year he finished second at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, after allowing the second 2 Fords to catch up so they could cross the line at the same time. Later that year, he died in an accident testing a new Ford J car at Riverside International Raceway, California, after the vehicle flipped at 200 miles per hour and caught fire. In 2018, in Monterey, California, one of the 3 Ford GT40s to have crossed the line at the 1966 Le Mans race had been sold for nearly $10 million. The car number 5 has finished 3rd overall after 348 laps and was driven by Ronnie Bucknam and Dick Hutcherson. It is equipped with a race-tuned 7-liter V8 engine, delivering around 485 horsepower.